Hey guys, so this is my first progress video for my free-to-play Ultimate Iron Man that I have. So for those of you who don't know, this is an Ultimate Iron Man account that I have, so I can't trade with other players or use the bank at all. I have to do everything by myself and keep everything in my inventory. And I'm also keeping it free-to-play, so I'm never buying membership. I plan on always staying free-to-play. Just kind of, it's like I actually really like it. Keeps the game simple, more basic. I got into it because I saw Autumn Elegy's video with his free-to-play Ultimate Iron Man. I've been playing this account, so I started my own free-to-play Ultimate Iron Man, and I've been playing it for about a year now. So this isn't the beginning of my account. I just got 7 mil XP yesterday, and I'm at 200 EHP. So I've put quite a bit of time into this account. Well, to my standards, probably not to other people's standards. Um, the the community is pretty grindy. This is a very young account, so um, so this is my first episode, first video I've ever made. So I apologize if it's not very good. I'm probably not very good at communicating everything, but I'll get better. But anyway, start off. What you're seeing right now is me using my nature runes to get smithing experience. So what I'm doing is I'm using my chronicle and I'm teleporting to the Champions Guild and then running to the Varrock Southwest mine and mining the iron ore and smelt and using superheat to smelt it as I mine it. And then I'll teleport to Varrock and smith it all into iron plate bodies and get more smithing experience. So this totals up to about, I think it's 37.5 smithing experience per nature rune. So I started off with like 4,000 of them. So I think I gained, oh god, I have no idea, like maybe 100,000 smithing experience from all this. In this clip right here, I'm almost out of them. Just finishing up. Right now, as I talk right now, I'm actually doing some rune crafting. This clip that you're watching was recorded yesterday, and so I ran out of nature runes. I used them all up. I got all my smithing experience I wanted, and then I came over. As you can see, I also have noted rune essence from Anku's in my inventory. So right now, I'm smithing body runes and using the edge drill bank to unnote my essence, and then I'll walk over to the body altar and smith them into body runes. So, but that's irrelevant right now. I'm just going to tell you how the account's been so far. So far, at the time of recording this video, I have, just working down the skills, I have base 40s in all my melee stats. So 40 attack, 40 strength, and 43 defense. I got all those a long time ago near the beginning of the account, and I'm going to try and keep them there until I get 89 smithing for Rune Scimitar. I'll talk about that later though. I have 82 range, so I've spent quite a bit of time at Ogresses and a little bit of Anku's because I wanted to get some noted essence. Even though it's not efficient to go to Anku's, I just went there because I wanted some noted essence to get some rune crafting experience, because I don't like doing rune crafting in Varrock, doing earth runes. So I went to Anku's for a little bit, got a little over 1,000 essence, just enough so I can get 30 rune crafting, and then I spent most of my time at Ogresses. The vast majority of my time at 82 range, I went to spend at Ogresses. If you don't know what Ogresses are, basically it's just a monster that drops like a shit ton of law runes and nature runes and gems for crafting experience, and lots of rune armor and equipment, so I can alch them for gold. I have about 5 mil gold, and it's all in the LMS, Last Man Standing coffer right now, to save an inventory space. Anyway, so that's ranged. 54 prayer from burying all the big points there. I have 72 magic that's mostly from teleports and superheating and using up runes that I got from ogresses, because ogresses drop a lot of death and chaos and mind runes as well. So I use those up to get magic XP. So that's, I got my 72 magic. I have 26 rune crafting, which I'm currently working on. I got 20, and then from 20 to 30 is what I'm doing with the noted essence that you can see. So as I speak right now, I'm unnoting the essence and rune crafting it, so I'm at 26 right now. By the time I'm finished using all the essence, I'll be at 30. 72 hit points, 70 crafting, so I did a large crafting grind at Falador. I don't know how many hours it was. I think it was like 50 or so odd hours, maybe a little more than that. So I got 70 crafting there before I did my ranging grind of 82, so I got a power amulet, so I can craft that. Yep, and I also, so while I was doing that, that's how I got my first 20 rune crafting levels. So whenever I had my home teleport up, I would teleport home with half an inventory of silver, because I was smithing tiaras. So I would go mine half an inventory of silver, and then use the home teleport and get the other half an inventory of air talismans. And then I would go and and I would teleport back to Falador, turn all of those air tiaras into, I would teleport back to Falador and smith all of that silver into tiaras. And then on my way to the crafting guild, I would turn all those tiaras into air tiaras and get rune crafting experience. So I was getting like 500 experience an hour. And I just went to 20. I stopped there, and then now I'm getting 30, and it'll probably stay at 30 for a while. Maybe if I have like an abundance of unneeded law runes, I'll use them up and runecraft earth runes, but I can't really see myself doing that anytime soon. I have 69 mining, the most epic number. That's mostly just from crafting and smithing. I have 63 smithing, so most of that, I think, probably up to like early 50s, like 53 or so. That's all from crafting. That's from smithing the silver into silver bars. But then the other like 10 levels are from using up all of my nature runes, as you can see in this clip right now that I'm showing you. Each nature rune is equivalent to about 37.5 smithing experience. So I don't know if I already described it or not, but I'll use the chronicle and teleport to Varrock Southwest mine the silver, and I'll superheat the silver as I mine it, and then I'll teleport back to Varrock, and I'll smith it all into plate bodies and repeat. So I just finished up doing that, used up all my nature runes, and I got to 63 smithing. And my goal is to get to 89 smithing. So the amount of nature runes that we get from ogresses isn't really enough to get 89 smithing, because I calculated it. I have a spreadsheet where I track my loot, and I can track how much loot I get like per kill for ogresses and experience. So from the stats that I have right now, from the loot that I've tracked from ogresses, from 99 range, I'll only get, not only, but from 99 range, I'll get about 29,000 nature runes. That's probably a little bit inaccurate, because I haven't tracked that many kills. I've only tracked 1,300 kills of ogresses. But from the information that I have, I'll get 29,000 nature runes, which is only equivalent to a little over 1 million experience, and I think I need a little over 4 million experience to get 89 smithing. So my plan is I can use law runes to telegrab nature runes in the wilderness. I don't know the number, but just off the top of my head, I'll probably guess like 4 or 5 nature runes per law rune, because there's a stack that's 4 or 5 nature runes, I think, and I can telegrab those with 1 law rune, and then I get those nature runes. So I can turn a lot of my law runes into nature runes. And also I can do goldsmithing. So that's what I'm planning on doing next. Once I finish this rune crafting, I'm gonna go to Falador, and instead of smithing crafting tiaras for crafting experience, I'll craft amulets, gold amulets, unstrung amulets, and so that gives me 30 crafting experience, and I think this could be wrong, but I think it's 22 and a half smithing experience per amulet, so it's quite a bit more than what I was getting when I was doing when I was crafting tiaras. So I'll do that, so then that way I'll get some crafting experience and smithing experience at the same time. And also I'll do that for a while and use up a lot of my lava runes in Falador. And I'll also get some rune crafting experience. Like I told you, I'll use my home teleports to teleport to Lumbridge, and I'll craft some tiaras to get air tiaras. So that's going to give me some crafting and some smithing experience. So that's how I plan to get 89 smithing. Doing that between goldsmithing and doing the nature rune technique method and Ferroc, and I'll have to, if I do the nature rune method, I'll have to telegrab some with lava runes, which is fine with me. And yeah, that's enough about smithing. I have 55 fishing and 57 cooking, so I plan on doing some cooking and fishing in the future, but not too much. It's not really a priority to me. I think I want to get like maybe base 70s or base 80s for those as well with wood cutting and fire making. Those 4 skills are all AFK, are all kind of AFK, and I think I want to get base 70 or 80 with all those, but not take them too seriously. And that's about all for my account. So those are my like current plans and what I've been doing. Like I said, I just finished up using all my nature runes, as you can see in this clip that you're watching. I'm almost out in this clip, and I finished them all right now. And then currently, I'm using up all that noted essence, and I'm rune crafting it. And then once I'm finished using up all this essence, I'm gonna go to Falador and use up these law runes. Not all of them, but use up some of these law runes and craft some amulets to get some smithing and crafting experience. And then after that, I'll either telegrab nature runes and I'll do some more smithing, or I'll do some skilling, so some fishing and wood cutting, or I'll just go back to ranging. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out later. But anyway, that's pretty much my first progress video. Just to recap, I'm at 7 mil XP right now, about 200 EHP. Maybe I'll make another video in a few weeks when I'm at like 50 HP, EHP, not 50, 250 EHP. Yeah, I'm taking, this is like my main account right now. Not my main account, but this is the account that I'm playing the most right now because I'm really enjoying it. And I'm still in high school, so I don't really have much money on a job right now, so paying for membership can kind of be annoying as well. So that's a perk of the account. That's not really why I play it. I like the free-to-play aspect of it. So yeah, so I'm not playing it like a ton, but I've been playing maybe like 3 or 4 hours a day, which is quite a bit for me. I've been playing a lot. So yeah, I'll have a new progress video in a few weeks. If you guys have any tips on how I can make these videos better or make my account better, I would love feedback. And yeah, anyway, thank you. That's all.